All right, let's get to the overreactions from the internet. This was trending within 5 minutes of us asking for your tweet, so we appreciate you. This one comes from Tone Diggs. If someone on the Steelers sees Juju going to one more fucking center logo, they should blindside bury him into the turf. Whoa. Diggs, that was your tweet that you sent in. Could have just said it on the show, but wanted to make sure it maybe got into this segment as well. The Juju dancing on the logo thing is not something you're very happy about, huh? It's not Pittsburgh.
Well, no, it's not. And it's not new for me either. But, like, I can't understand how, like, if Pouncey or Cam Hayward are out there and they see Juju doing that they don't go over and like, hey, man, can we just not do that? It's going to be a hard enough game anyways. We don't need any extra motivation.
Well, it's not, it's just such an interesting thing. Like, because the thought that, Juju goes, while doing it, he doesn't see anything wrong with it. Or maybe, by the way, that's his thing. Maybe he is just, maybe he's kind of like who's that guy that kind of looks like an elf that plays for the Bruins?
Oh, Brad Marchand.
Marchand. He loves being like a little pest.
Yeah, he's a rat.
Like, a pest. He likes pest or whatever. Yeah, what if that's Juju's thing? He's like, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna dance on their logo, okay? I'm gonna spit on them. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of these dances. Then, by the way, when I get the ball, I'm gonna run tough. I'm gonna block hard, which he does. Maybe that's his thing. Maybe we've been misreading Juju as this happy-go-lucky guy when really he wants to be a rat. Like, that's what he wants to be, like the pest of the team.
That's fine, but like...
Because that's the only logical explanation for why you would dance on a logo and not feel bad about it at all. You know, like there would have to... If I'm going out to somebody else's logo, even to kick balls, like if I'm going out there to kick, I even sometimes feel bad. Like, all right, I'll go off the logo so I don't kind of shit on them, So if you're doing that on there, look, if you're doing the whole... And then you're even... doing fast feet on the bucket. Like at some point you got to know you're doing something. So maybe maybe Juju's like, hey, I want to be the instigator. Like I want them to come Harbaugh, Vrabel type thing. Maybe that's what it is. Or it's just completely oblivious. Oh, I got to get these TikToks in, dude. Need these views ASAP.
I think it's the latter.
Oh, that'd be a real shame then.
Well, that's what no one's talking about, though, is how fucking sick those TikToks are. I mean, the TikTok yesterday when he hits that foot fire.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Yeah.
I don't know where he's doing like, we don't really know the TikTok.
He's kind of just dancing around.
But it does seem as if they're all very similar. I don't know. They all kind of, but whenever he hit the chop him,
It was awesome.
It was, you're right.
Yeah.
Electrifying TikTok made its way over to my platform, Twitter, and it was Juju hitting chop him on the Buffalo Bills logo right before a primetime game.
It is interesting that Buffalo is the first team to take offense of him dumping on their logo before the game. You'd assume more teams would have come out before like, hey, this is bullshit.
He did in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Something happened in Dallas, I think. Well, actually, Dallas, they let Dalton get his head chopped off, and then
True.
Nobody even really cares.
Probably did in Baltimore and that team. Oh, if a Harbaugh wasn't out there, they're not going to fight him.
Yeah, so it's starting to make more sense now that Buffalo's like not up in here.
Whoa.
We got no crowd to distract us from anything, okay? This is going to be eerily quiet in here. So if your fucking ass wants to go chop your feet on our logo, we're going to hear it and see it. Because there ain't nobody outside in this state. That's crazy, by the way. Only team in New York. Buffalo.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to fucking run some crowd noise too. There was people last night, by the way, telling me that I was wrong for saying they needed crowd noise.
Who?
I don't know.
I don't like those
Honestly,
people.
giving
They're dumb.
you appreciation.
What could you potentially like more about the no sound at all thing? Like, get it? Even if we all know it's fake, at least for a little bit, you can kind of disappear in there. You know what I mean? Those people that like the no sound at all last night, it's like a Laurel Yanni situation.
Yeah.
I could not see how you could like that at all. Like there's some food I'll try that I don't like, but I could be like, I could see how somebody could like this. With the people that are like, no, we like the no sound at all thing, like I don't fucking see how you can like that at all.
Need crowd noise.
Need something. And then the second half, they flipped the switch on, but they were fucking off a little bit. They had to get warmed up because there was some boos coming out of nowhere where I don't think they'd be booing. I'm not 100% sure. And if they wanted to be real, they would have had a robot out there slinging dildos on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
Are we trying to make this Bills Mafia or not? Unbelievable.
Step it up.
Did you see, have we talked about Juju dancing on the star yet, you and me? In the Bills? What?
I have not. I know you've talked about it.
Did you see, I guess, I did not know he was dancing on everybody's fucking logo at every stadium.
That's his thing?
I guess that's like his thing. Yeah, it's good for TikTok because the TikTok is lit, dude.
Yeah.
It is
So
super
lit.
litty, bro. It's like super litty. But in my eyes, right, Juju, he has to know that he's stirring the pot by doing this, right? Like he's being an instigator here, like a pest. Is that on purpose, you think? Or is he just oblivious to it? He's just like, hey, you know what? I love it, dude.
It's all love.
It's Liddy, dude.
I love.
You know what? He is like, I guess, how old is he? 25 maybe?
20.
He's younger than that.
24.
I mean, he's so young. I never thought that he could be like oblivious to it. He's just doing his thing. Like I always just thought he's trolling people, and he does this because he loves to get a reaction. He loves to kind of, mix things up.
Yeah, he's like
Just turned 24.
He's a pest. He's like a pest, like in hockey they have those types. By the way, if that's why he's doing all this, I think all the people that are bashing him should respect it a little bit more if he's actually doing this too. Now, granted, if you lose and things like that, it's going to backfire on you every once in a while. But if you get a win, and because he gets some tough yards, I feel like, and he blocks.
Well, here's the thing: on the field, he's played well recently. Like he's probably been the best player on the offense recently. But you just don't want to give the other team any motivation. Like,
yeah, but
don't do it.
I mean,
do it after the game.
I mean, Josh Allen said, hey, let them do all the singing and fucking dancing. Let's just go work here, boys, or whatever. I am surprised this hasn't caused some shit earlier, though, with Juju on the logo. Just some sort of push from somebody. I'm surprised there hasn't been some sort of shit.
It did happen in the game against the Cowboys when he scored the touchdown. He was trying to run to the star.
And what happened?
And the guy slapped the ball out of his hands.
I like that. See, that type of bullshit I love. Like, that's just such bullshit. Like,
slap him in the
we got
mouth.
nothing to do here. What? He's dancing on the goddamn logo. Okay, now we got to go push him because then the Harbaugh situation happens. I mean, it's a wild scene. And then Ebron interrupting Josh Allen's post-game interview and saying, good football game. Oh, goddamn. What is going on over there? Pittsburgh Steelers fans are they're throwing their terrible towels into the washer and dryer and saying, get everything fucking off of this thing that we can possibly get. This needs not happen anymore.